I don't know what happened, Tyler. I don't. I just hope it don't happen again. Maybe some more people will get it here. Sammy, Michelle, welcome back. Thank you. Remy, morning. Clancy, Amy, welcome back. YouTube Observer, good morning. Darn. Lucky Loohoo. That was strange. It was. No echo. Don't touch anything. Well, I didn't touch anything that time. That was what was weird. Top Cop, good morning. No sound for you? Can y'all hear me? Raisa, Cherry, good to see you. Lee RD, Randy Stylist, super creepy. And we're back. Okay. You woke up the house. I'm sorry. Love Shack Sarah, yo, yo. I thought Randy was abducted. Carolina Creek Fox, good morning. Cat, you haven't been asleep. Last night got you heated. I went on to bed. That was my joke. Thumbs up, everyone. Yeah, it was brought to my attention again. Listen, when you got someone that hates you that's got 60, 70 troll accounts, you're going to get a lot of thumbs down. So I might just start turning them off because people are counting so much. Hey, Faith, Hope, Love. I Love Shack Sarah. I don't understand what happened last night, to be honest. After ladies' night, we go to Hello Starlights, and because we listened to a little bit of Ash's Republican Ash's stream, and Diane's an old video. Hey Ash, was on panel, and YouTube was on fire last night with MGL Mary O situation. I hate to see friendships break up, so I don't like to speak on it. I'll tell you what I'd like. Ash, did you catch the stream? You was there last night. You want to come up, Ash 274? It went very south. Because people from, okay, we've merged communities, and I understand that. I get it. And I like that. I've met a lot of people from the true crime community that I love and care for. But the drama community, it should be O'Clancy. We don't, when did we sit there and we let people talk to us like shit? And then we let other people use other people's pictures. No, we don't do that. Okay, Ash. I don't know, Tina. I tell you, I don't know a lot about that. Mel Shanna. I see people going lower and lower, digging up people from real life. It's disgusting. Holden, right? It is disgusting, Holden. And to be honest with you, I would like to stay out of that unless I just have to be thrown in the middle, because I want no part of that mess. I think that some people want attention so bad. It was bullshit. Last night was bullshit to where I'm reaching out and I'm like, hey, wait, let's talk. This has got to stop. because who's getting hurt? We're all getting hurt for no reason. No reason. I'm getting a link for Ash when she gets back. Tell me when you're ready for the link, Ash. Oh, here, Tyler, I'll message you on Twitter, okay? Okay, now you know who it is. Oh, you did? Okay. Hammy B. Randy, I know you see the good in everyone, but some don't deserve it. They don't. And listen, I have got to my daddy's death. I know I should have stayed off YouTube. Me too. And hey, Boston Kitty Cat, are you lurking by any chance? Because I want to talk to you too. I went to bed and missed her speaking up, Top Cop. I had to go to bed. It got to be where, one, I would have been up all night, and two, I was getting mad. Good morning, Evelyn Shelton. Beautiful. See, just saying that name pisses me off. Oh, Clancy, listen, I see such a change in Republican Ash that I almost can't stand it. And it absolutely breaks my heart. The way she's coming at me and trying to intimidate. And then she's got backup. And I understand we all need backup and we all need people. It was lovely here in Aussie today, finally. Yes, I'm trying to do an Austrian accent. Little Miss Sunshine. Thank you. Oh, I don't know what happened to K Smalls. Hey, your main girl, you're pretty. She is being pushed by someone else, and because you can pick up on her wording. Well, I won't say, listen, I'm not going to say push. What I'm going to say is, yeah, Lavender. Picking up mannerisms from other people. And we tend to do that when we're around. I know they're so bad, but I try. She's mimicking someone else. Absolutely. And so last night, like, okay, when she done that, do you need a hug? Do you need a hug? When I handed it back to her, that bothered her, didn't it? When the other one came on panel and I handed it back to them, that bothered them, didn't it? Do we poke each other? Yes. Is it gone too far? Absolutely. And so I'm like, I sent an email. I'm like, look, we got to talk. This has got to stop. Because, Diane's getting hurt. Like, Diane, she ain't done shit. Why is she getting brought into it? Then said, can I grab your tits? Right. Yeah, if you want your face punched off, sure, come on, do it. Hey, Dirk. On the tractor listening, won't see the chat. Love to all. Love to back, Dirk. Hey, Prancer, I ain't seen you in a while. So we got to go back to our roots and be us, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Diane has always been kind of Republican Ash, and last night was disgusting. But I'll tell you something else. Diane hasn't been anything but nice to the other person that's feeding her bullshit, and to have videos made about her, to it's all bullshit. It's all of it. Stephanie Green, how is your face? How are you? Are you still redoing furniture left and right? Yeah. She thinks she's taken up for a friend, will be hurt by it. The bad behavior is escalating, and she's gonna piss. Listen, I'm by no means a badass, but I can be hurtful with words if I have to be, and I don't want to be. That's what I don't want to be. So I woke up. I just feel sad. I feel sad about the entire situation, and I like to fix things, but I don't know how to fix this. Right, Violet. Right. Good morning, good Judy. Coffee in hand. Yes. Well, there's some that I enjoy watching. Like I love the Hello Starlight, and we've become friends. And obviously, I mean, there's a lot that. So we've definitely merged, and I don't think that's a bad thing because communities grow, but where's Ash? When you're using someone else's picture as your avatar, normally we would go off about those things, and it's acceptable now, and that's what I don't understand. There you go, the truth. She's convincing people that she's terrified of me, and then last night when I said, you told a lie as a fact, she said, you won't change my mind. She knows I didn't do that. She knows I didn't threaten to call her parents. That's just freaking weird. Why am I going to call a grown person's parents? It's not acceptable. True, Tyler. There are no magic words. Quit looking. Oh, good one. The thing is like people was speaking to that person as though they're not using someone else's picture as their avatar. No, I'm not changing my stance either. I would like some kind of, hey, stop, and we'll stop and stop. That's it, Sin. That's it. I confronted her about her lies, and all of a sudden she go shave my arm. I have 2nd-degree burns. She's oh damn, truth. I heard a little bit of that. I didn't understand I didn't know that you got burned. I don't know what we're doing anymore. Never liked one of them. No, can't stand it. Right. I tried last night to, and so did Diane. Let's talk in private just to stop the bullshit, and let's stop. And that didn't happen. Would not respond. And because, hey, Angel, she's always acted this badly. Asked someone dealing with her before. Hockey Mom. And see, I don't know. So I have never had any interactions with Hockey Mom, and I didn't know that her and Nanny C had any kind of beef going on. Hey, Ace. No, it's not cool to say that, especially when you get burned. She has not changed, only has a platform. Well, and I think, again, I always say this, there's power in numbers. And when you feel like you have a bigger audience, when you feel like you have more people backing you up, the more badass you get. But you know what? What goes up must come down. And when you come down, it's always a hard fall. And I would love to teach her lessons about, listen, you're dipping your toes into the drama community where you don't want to be. You don't want that. You don't. You're putting yourself in situations. Wendy does like gross stuff, the truth. Absolutely. She sought this attention, right? Your aunt. Republican Ash sought this attention, but what's going to happen when she gets it? You're right, Tyler. I did. The people that I helped get subs are stabbing me so hard in the back right now. It's unreal. But you know what? It's okay, because what happens? Oh, good, Ash. I'm going to drop the link right here. This link is for Ash. Thank you, Mocha Latte. This Ash has been around forever and ever and ever. Well, she was also fixing her something to drink. I just assumed it takes a while to make coffee. Bay, just saw you're back live listening and mopping. Hey, Bazy. Hey, what the fork? I haven't seen you in so long. How are you? Yeah, back live. My other one, I don't know what happened. I'm almost scared to.
Hey.
Hey, Ash. How are you?
Oh, man. I'm good.
Have you been to bed?
Yeah, for a couple hours. And then I woke back up. I always do that. I sleep in spurts. I'll sleep for a couple hours. Sleep for a couple hours. Every once in a while, I'll get a good stretch in. But
good morning. I'm glad to see you. Good morning. I love you. And I so much respect for you.
It was hard to get to sleep. I was a little pissed off. A little pissed.
Yeah, I got pissed, and I found it easy to go to sleep because I was getting tired, and I just read myself to sleep. But
I was fired up.
What fired you up? Was it the other person going live?
Well, they went live and they blocked everybody that was on panel.
Because
Brian got up there. Brian took a link out of the chat that was put there for somebody else, and he got up there because people were timing him out, so he's pissed off, I guess. Nobody really talked to him. He was up there 10 minutes, and then it was over, and then go to Fox, and she's literally got us all blocked. And she's like, well, I'm doing this. I have to take a stand, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, she's like, it's nothing personal. I'm like, bitch, it's fucking personal. You're damn right it's personal. It's real personal. Because I have spent the last 2 months trying to be your friend, then the last 2 weeks listening to you and your friend up there trash my friends, and I've said nothing, except for when I saw something wrong between either one of y'all, either side was doing, but I stayed neutral as I can. But now I'm pissed off. I said, I'm done. It's over. Fuck off. I said, go get fucked. And she didn't know, I don't think she knew that was me and my troll account, because that's the only way I could talk. And I think when she realized it me, she ended her stream real fast, because I think she was not happy about the stuff I was saying. I was just telling her the truth, though. Starlight went to sleep. She was so mad she just went to bed.
That was me. I got a message. Okay, when Brian came up, I dipped out because I don't feel like arguing with him, and I don't feel like I can be cordial with him. So I thought, this is my chance. Go to bed.
Yeah, Becky Boo. Yeah, that was me. And I was trench coat porn lord too.
And as far as the other one goes, I'm already blocked over there. So whatever. But then what I want to know is, you've been around forever. If somebody had popped up, no matter how mad you are at somebody, using somebody else's picture as their avatar, we've always spoken up.
Oh yeah, well, especially since one day I was watching Cooper's, and someone gets kicked off the panel, and then I look up and there's my boss's picture. I'm like, what the fuck? And his name, I'm like, holy shit. And then that person gets kicked off again, and the next thing pops up, it's my picture and my real name. I'm like, motherfucker. So yes, everything. I don't take kindly to people using other people's pictures.
Right.
Now, there's a picture like the one I have right now. That's not my picture, you know. But my picture.
That's not you.
That's me, Flowers.
They're unsubbing, and the sub didn't need to announce it, but she makes a whole stream announcement. She blocked all these people. Right.
So she blocked Starlight, me, Mandolin, Stephanie Brown, of course Diane, and you were already blocked, I think. But Jane was up there too, but she didn't block her. I think Jane was up there for but was getting down at the same time Brian got up. It was real confusing for a minute, because like Some lady named Stringer was on there, Stinger, and I zoned out because they were yapping, and I didn't. So I was just kind of, I think I was watching car wrecks or something. But
well, that's
I didn't
me.
call Brian.
I don't know.
Gave up there's tattle titties, which was kind of funny. It was funny. I mean,
yeah, when I saw tattle titties, I laughed, but I had to get off, and I was tired too. It was pretty late or early, however you want to.
I'm pissed. I think Starlight's more hurt.
Hey, Ronnie. Yeah, of course. I'm not
hurt. I'm pissed.
I was pissed that. Okay, they got mad because the full-on bullshit things, but yet they have called me. But they have called me.
I've been called.
Oh yeah, but they've called me Raggedy Randy for how many days? She was calling
Diana a liar while she was mad. While she was complaining about being called full-on bullshit, she's calling Diana a liar.
Right.
I'm like, hello, you can't. And they went on Rep's panel before that, talking shit about us or y'all. And so, what do they expect is going to happen? They can't just go free. Well, she's like Corey. They expect that they can just go talk shit, but nobody can say a word back to him because they're like some social justice warrior princess or whatever the fuck they are. No, that's not the way this place works.
No.
When you say something, somebody's going to pop back. No matter who you are, why you did it, or what they did, they're going to come back. And so keep going back and forth like ping pong game.
And here's my thing. If, yeah, you did, Jen. It looks like if you want the fighting to stop, if you don't want to keep getting poked, and you don't want to keep arguing, it seems like you wouldn't use the person's picture that you promised to stop harassing.
Yeah. I don't believe they've deleted their troll accounts. I think that's a lie because I still see them coming up.
Well, last night, did you not notice that Fod's picture was Sam?
Yeah. I noticed it when we first, yeah. I don't know what kind of filter they put on, made her face look wider, but yeah, I knew it was Sam. She tried to say it was her. I'm like, no, it ain't. You don't. I know that face. I know that face.
That picture's been floating around for a long time, and that just means that somebody texted it to her.
Yeah.
And then you got
Rep Ash saying that she's got stuff on Diane that we don't know. I'm like, girl. Do you think you know something that we don't know about Diane? Are you kidding me? That at least one of us, or some of us, or all of us don't know? You don't know. There's nothing possible you could know that we don't know.
There's nothing.
Like you said, are you going to tell us she got a pizza? Do we already know that?
Right, that's what I said. Let me guess. In 2016.
And then Diane's done something to her, but somebody else had to tell her that she'd done it to her.
Right. Nobody has done anything to Republican Ash but gets
her attitude. She popped off at Stephanie last night. Stephanie was furious. You could tell. Stephanie's voice was shaking. She was mad. And she was trying not to unleash the beast on her.
No way.
Stephanie went back at her, but not. You could tell she was controlling, keeping that. She wanted to, you could tell she wanted to fly off at her. Because she just got so disrespectful, dismissive. It's just so rude. It's like, and to people that are her friends, she's rude too.
But and you know why?
Yeah, she's acting like Fod.
And that's why? Because I said.
And when Fod, I've been noticing for days about the last week. I've been seeing things, and I've just been kind of being quiet about it. But when Fod gets mad, there's a whole different ball game going on there.
Well, that's when the
little red flags pop up. Like, so,
as it's been said before, that's when the mask falls off.
So I knew this was coming. I just, didn't know how it was going to happen. But I knew it was going to eventually happen. But I just didn't know how. And I'm really not hurt. I'm just mad.
I'm mad. I'm mad at a lot of things. Like, I'm mad. Like, okay.
The audacity of her.
After the confrontation, I sent an email. I'm like, listen, this is, no matter how toxic, this has got to stop, okay? Because what's going to happen, it's not going to be Fod that pays. It's going to be Rep Ash. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And
she's more than her usefulness. She'll turn on, she'll have some reason. But, this is what kills me is about Brian being on the panel. But who was it that had Brian on the panel for 7 hours, just, 4 days ago?
I don't know.
That's why, I know you're bullshit. You're full of shit. You're just doing it to be an asshole. You're not doing it because you have some great stand to take. You're doing it because you're a dickhead. Because if you would, you'd actually be booted off, and everybody else that talked to Brian, you boot your own self off your own panel because you was up there too.
Attention-seeking behavior. That's what. Okay, sorry. A lot of us old fuckers go to bed early and have no damn clue what y'all are talking about. I tried to fill you in a little bit.
I think she thought this was gonna
Republican-
work on us, but she's got the wrong one. This game ain't gonna work on me. And I ain't gonna let it work on Starlight, so she can get it. She ain't getting Starlight by her. Nope, ain't happening. She just lost everybody. She wanted to start the war. She started the war. And then here you go, Floyd. Good job.
Hashtag thank you, little Miss Sunshine. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I ain't gonna lie, I'm upset that people I've known for years separate themselves for those who just aren't anything. Right. And
Well, I
you
didn't
know,
lose any friends. I don't think. Like I didn't. And my real friends are still here. I'm not.
and listen, here's the thing is
Stop.
okay. And I said when I was on decent terms with FOD, I told them, I said, remember how it used to be so hard to get to 1,000 subs?
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I itched and scratched my way.
It wasn't for me. One day I just turned on. What happened to look down? I had 700 something. I'm like, how the hell? I hadn't ever made the first video or the first live. I just had it for, I guess, talking shit in chats.
Yeah, that's true.
It was crazy. I was like, wow. But then it took a while to get the last 300. It seemed like.
But now we have people coming in that, one, if they use our clips from our channel, they get up to 1,000 really quick. Or if they make videos about us, they're up to 1,000. And I think it's because the community is bigger. But you know, and this is something else I said to FOD one time. I'm like, Yabba and Katie basically started the community, and Rattle Can, if you want to count him. But we kept it alive. And now I feel like the coattail riding is too much. It's got to stop.
Yeah, nobody's riding their coattails off me because I don't really have any coattails. But yeah, putting us in video like that new Drama Archives. I like her though. I like Drama Archives.
I like her too. She's been nice to me.
But the channels are going. But she's watching. She's doing K too, so she'll get a lot from that.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what's even worse is when Laura gets on FOD's panel and makes sense and is trying to talk sense into FOD, and FOD still won't listen. That is bad. When Laura's starting to look more appealing every day, and this. She started to look like, Laura's making some sense today.
Right.
No, Ashley, no.
But we still got to stay by them. Be nice.
If Tiffany Marie ever starts making sense, that is when somebody, please call the 5150 or somebody has killed me and hijacked my account because that's the day I'll need help.
Yeah. I woke up so bothered. I read some comments. I would love for Boston Kitty Cat to come in because she's like, I saw the light. I saw the light.
Hold on, dog.
When did you say the light? Whenever I said your man sucked, I don't know. I don't get it. I haven't done anything to you, Boston Kitty Cat. When did you say the light? What? Look that up.
Oh no. Hey, is Tupez in here?
No, he ain't in here. He's not blocked anymore. He's not blocked. And I don't want to fight with them because look, I know what this is about. It's about growing a channel. But look how far we've got Republican Ash.
She's almost got 2,000 subs.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, I don't care, but because it's, but I love her Rat Bash, but her attitude is just making me want to kill her.
But that's what we keep saying. We love her. We love her. We love her.
I want to smack the shit out of her because I don't talk to her like that, so I do not expect to be talked to like that.
Morning, Lisa. I don't need. Well, and I have been nice
like that. That's ridiculous.
For her to accuse me of why would I ever why would I reach out to her parents? That just doesn't make sense.
No, she knows that. She damn well knows that. Laura, she's not near as slow or stupid trying to make her. She's not even close to that. She knows exactly what she is doing. Exactly what she's doing. There's a few things where she's a little off on, just like on her social cues a little bit, but she knows what she's doing.
She knows
she's
exactly
got Billy Badass pants on. That's what she's trying to be. She'll hate that I said that, but Billy Badass is exactly what she's trying to do.
Hashtag do you need a hug? Exactly. And then when I handed it back to her, she's like, is this real? Is this real life? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, FOD was saying that last night. Do you need a hug? To somebody in the chat. I'm like, oh. And then what she's like when Laura came in, do you want me? I'm like, oh my God, seriously, stop it.
Yeah, who are you acting like? Whose personality are you picking up? Think about that, Ash. Think about that. Can I play with your titties or whatever she said? I mean, where does that come from? You know exactly where that
She's always had a thing for titties, though. her titty things. That's been around. She's always had a thing for titties. Don't ask me why.
That's it. Holly Undead is right. I'm so confused. Ace, what do you want to know? No, you're not the only one. I've always had a little standoffish feeling with Republican Ash, even when everyone else was all loving her. And the reason is because I've seen this over and over and over.
Well, yeah, last time, I remember the very first time we ever had it, the very first time I ever went on Diane's panel, or any panel, and she was up there, and she went, everybody tried to act like we treated her so bad. No, Red Patch was up there having the time of her life that night. She was going off on Molly Golightly. Remember that night? She was up there, she was assassin off there. She wasn't on our side then.
Well, I missed, that was when I was kind of taking some time off, and so I didn't know any of this. Like, I didn't know a lot of the players. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
But I'm telling y'all, I want to know why it fell on deaf ears last night. And that's how I felt. She thought it was so funny. I'm having a private hangout. Fod comes in twice and trolls me. That's not, when you do a private hangout or private thing for your members, that's not the time to troll. Grow up.
I was in the chat, like, was somebody going to say something to Ash? Because she's acting like a real ass. And finally somebody did. It took a while. I was like, hello, somebody. Pop her you can't just let her act like this or she's going to get worse. She's going to think, well, this is okay. I can act, but she's going to get bold and worse if you keep. That's why I should have said something days ago, but I tried. But I guess until she topped off at them, they weren't going to see it, But now last night she tried to run all over everybody, and everybody's like, now. She was mean to Ems.
Ronnie, Oda, welcome to the Neighbor Nation. Not the only nation on YouTube, but the best.
She's been being mean to Remy for a long time.
Yeah, well, I feel like, hey, sip some tea with Marie. Good to see you.
Hey, Sips.
I feel like, as far as the Remy situation, I feel like they poke each other.
Yeah, they do, but she does. She accuses Remy of a lot of things that I don't think Remy does. Like all of those trolls, they're not. Some of them are Remy, but some are not Remy. She just thinks every one of them's Remy. It don't matter what it is. Like, but she did the same thing to me. But back then, she thought there was a couple of troll accounts she thought was me, and then somebody came in and defended me, and then so she thought that was definitely me because somebody came in and defended me. So I must have been defending myself. She's so crazy sometimes.
Well, it's right. When somebody was defending me, and I guess in Fods, they're like, I saw a comment that said, AKA Randy. No, honey, I don't do that. I'm not going to go in there and defend myself. I don't give a shit.
They call that DMs or private or whatever it was you. I know they did. I knew it wasn't. But
no, it wasn't me.
It was somebody, but I don't know who. It was somebody close to us, but I don't know who it was.
Good morning, Sarah. Yeah, I don't know who it was either, but it wasn't me.
And it wasn't Wendy, for sure.
No, and I'd tell you if it was me. Like,
it wasn't Diane. Y'all were just coming on your normal accounts like, hey, blah, 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 blah.
I'm blocked. Good morning, CCK. I'm blocked, but I have my alt account that that says Randy. Literally says Randy.
Well, I mean, everybody knows. Like, I knew they knew Trenchcoat Porn Lord. They didn't know. Fod should have known Bodacious Bowl Cut. Fod's Bodacious Bowl Cut because I made it and went there one night and she knew it was me then. I guess she just forgot. She thought I was. Who'd she think I was? Brian. I think at first I'm like, do I sound like Brian? No. But when she found out it was me, it wasn't about 10, 15 seconds. She'd cut that off. She cut it off. Was done. Gone.
Right, Lady Beekeeper. How she said it to me.
She was crying. I don't care if she's crying. I don't care. That's not my problem. Crying doesn't make me feel bad. Okay. She wasn't crying a minute ago when she was back here blocked. She was all sassy pants, not crying. So suck it up. Don't hear it now. What she think was going to happen? You didn't think we were going to take it personally because we did.
Last night.
I know I did. I must. Yeah. She thought that she was going to block. She thought she got the wrong ones. She thought that I'm not Aaron F. and I'm not Rep Ash, and I'm not gonna play a little game. So I'm not gonna beg you for forgiveness. It ain't ever happening because I didn't do anything wrong, and I have done nothing but made sacrifices. You're not gonna get here and take everything and then not give nothing back. Friendships are two-way streets, and if you can't do that, that's not. I ain't got nothing. I don't. Me and Starlight don't act like that. Me and Christina, me and nobody, none of. I don't act like that with anybody.
I know. Tattle Titties Boss Lady. The reason I called her out last night is I've seen her say a lot more. She thought I was coming at her because she called India a human condom.
Human condom. What? That's just the stupidest thing. That's so gross and stupid.
Yeah, but that wasn't what I said. I've seen her talk crap in other.
Hey, Mac.
Yes, it's Lay Ash.
Ash.
Um, and,
LaFod
and
can Rafui off.
so I called. I'm like, you're not a boss lady. You're a flip flopper. She messaged me, and she's like, I guess I'm not part of the group. I said, actually, you were part of the group. Someone that I always counted on being in the stream, that I look forward to seeing in my streams. Then you quit coming to my stream because you flip flopped, and that's why you're not.
Amber, the human condom is supposedly meaning their protector. I think, which is not. Hello, we know what condoms are nasty when they're used. They didn't say use a condom, but come on, you're not just
We
saying.
knew what you meant. We knew what you meant.
They're protecting. Whatever. No. No.
Right. Republican Ash. That's right. She had Brian on panel for a long time with other people, but listen, who are we? We got to take our community back. Who are we letting run our community? Telling us who can and can't have on panels.
And Rip Ash is like, I just feel, that y'all can tear on me all you want to, but Spot, I feel. I'm like, Spot is not a child, and Spot is a grown woman, growner than you, and Spot gets herself into shit and starts a lot of shit. I said she came into this community starting shit with us.
Right.
That's how we met her, was her being an asshole. So we already know how she plays. So this ain't like, this ain't shocking to me. And she can take care of herself because she can start the shit. She can handle her shit just fine. She has no problem until next. Right. But she's playing on your emotions, making you feel so bad for her. Stop it. But she don't listen to nobody. Ever. I mean, she's just gonna be here. We ain't gonna get rid of her. I ain't trying to get rid of her. I'm not even that mad. I'm just mad. But I'm not. But I ain't trying to. I ain't got time for that kind of shit. I just don't. I don't have the energy for that. I'm too busy fighting with Tiffany Marie. I'm saving my energy.
Who you fighting with? She ain't even here, Ash.
She's here somewhere. Yes, she is. She's here somewhere. I watched Makeup Monster, some of her live from the night when she talked about Tiffany Marie, and she told Bellevue to cooler jets. It's kind of funny.
I missed it.
I'll have to send you the timestamps. It's only about 45 minutes worth of it. But it's 4 hours, so you don't have to watch the whole damn 4 hours. It's only about 45 minutes she talks. But she definitely dumped Tiffany Marie, or well, she said she didn't dump her, but yes, they are not talking. They are disagreeing, and they are not speaking, or they are not friends.
Yeah. Oh.
And apparently Tiffany talked about it in comments, and I've got to find these comments because apparently she left novels I guess random places of what the fight's about. So I'm going to find them because I want to know.
And here's the thing. Rep Ash shouldn't be protecting Fod. Fod should be protecting Rep Ash because I'm telling you right now that what's going to happen is somebody's going to get really hurt. And I don't mean physically hurt.
Somebody's going to go for Ash. She's going to mess with Savage or something, and she's going to get herself in a bit of pickle. What she's going to get herself into with her attitude. Because
Savage is going to get sick of
being boss. She tries to boss people. And I saw her do it to Savage. Like, she's going to boss one of them, and it's going to not go well for her.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to help her. Because I didn't tell her. I didn't tell her.
Exactly. We've gotten rid of people for less. But listen, last night told me everything I needed to know. And that's why I wanted to talk privately. Diane wanted to talk privately. You don't come on with someone else's picture and not expect them to clap back at you in a harder way. This isn't the let's be sweet and kind to one another community.
Yeah.
This is you use my picture and I'm coming for you and you're not going to like the outcome. And they don't like the outcome. And when they don't like the outcome, I'm not saying that things that have been said is right, but they've, then they're a victim.
Yeah. Yeah. She tries to she's trying to be a victim for nothing, and nothing's even happened to her. And she's like, yeah, Brian did this and this and this to me. I'm like, you called CPS on him. What the hell did you think he was going to do?
Right. Did you think he was going to say, nah, it's all right?
You already knew how Brian was before you called on him. You knew you had seen how he responds. So, don't play the snake and expect not to get bit,
Amber Cav always had my friends' backs. Just saying.
she'd have better luck going to be one of those preachers those crazy Southern Baptist preachers that do the snake charming preachers, like backwoods in Kentucky. She'd have better luck with that than playing with Brian St. John.
Right. I just think
she called because I'm like, she's like, well, I called because he was abusing his children in my opinion. Well, apparently he wasn't because no one else thought so, except other people, but not the professionals. So you called.
the Brian clan. Oh, sip some tea. I completely understand. I had to listen. I can't do the memberships like some can. She's not going to log off for a while, sir.
She said she tried to say she was going to. She's like, I'm going to back away for a few days. I'm like, you might want to do that. That might be a good idea because I'm like, my ears were on fire. And I was like, oh, and then I was like, take a link. I'm like, no, you're not getting any more of my time. I'm not coming up there. Not happening. I'll talk to you right here.
You misread Amber's post. I did. I'm sorry, Amber.
Syrup. I like that account.
I like that too. I just want to know when. I don't know. Like, there's an entire live up, and I hope it gets. Listen, I'm telling you, you can't use other people's pictures. You can't.
No.
You can't.
Somebody used my boss, and we all know who that somebody was.
I don't, but
Savage is who did it.
Oh, yeah, that's shitty. Knock it off.
That was a year. That was almost 2 years. Probably almost 2 years ago now. It was back right after they doxed me. But it's very gut punching when you look up and see your boss and his name on the fucking screen of a fucking live stream on YouTube. You're like, holy fuck.
Oh yeah, it's happened to me. It's happened to me in here. My boss came up and one of my coworkers came up. And
or when your address floats by on the chat screen, like like your full fucking address. I'm like, God, you don't want to say anything. You're like,
Yep. I've had two coworkers.
Notice that one without saying anything, but.
Oh yeah, I've had two coworkers that meant, and the only way that they knew, because one of them hasn't worked there in like 2 years, so that means it had to be somebody that was on my Facebook that could see my friends.
I had that one account that was me, and then my mom's name, and then my baby's daddy's name. I'm like, it just kept changing its name, and it kept the same picture, like my picture. I don't know if that counts. There's still a account, Ash 274 account with my real picture on it that's out there. I'm like, there's no telling. There was a bunch of them made, so there's probably more out there too. I
have a block account. I have an account in my block list that's got your name, and there's a picture. I can't.
The picture one on there. Probably get my address unless they delete it, because that your chat's the one my address flew through one night.
Damn.
Somebody got it, but I didn't say anything. I was like, it's supposed to happened to notice it was an address. They probably didn't know whose address it was, but they noticed it was some kind of address.
I'm not sure what else been said.
If they delete the account, I don't think it'll show up on your list anymore. I think it goes away when they delete them, if it's deleted.
I didn't watch it last night. I quit watching. Like, we were having fun up on Starlight's panel, honestly. Until
Stinger got there. I don't even know what she was talking about. Everybody, I'm like, what was she talking about? Everybody's like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't either. I have no idea.
I don't know. I have a list of. Yeah, Stinger has been nice in my chat, and
I think she was just trying to take it for Blue Topaz.
I don't know her,
and I ain't even mad at Blue Topaz. That's not my dog, seriously. But I don't know. That was a mess. That was another shit show yesterday that didn't need to happen, but it did because she wouldn't stop.
Well, it's not gonna listen as long as we keep feeding. We used to always say don't.
And I don't mind fighting with people because it's what we do. But
right.
Some fights I don't want to do anymore. But I ain't gonna play games with Fod. I mean, if she wants to fight, we can throw down. But I'm not gonna play games with her. But she did this herself, so I don't hear no whining and crying and boohooing about it or how bad a person I am for not talking to her more. She's her own damn fault. So
I agree. And this isn't a campaign. This is what I want this to be. I want this to be a freaking wake up call. Like, when are we have ostracized people for a hell of a lot less. And last night I think was, whenever I'm reaching out behind the scenes, like, listen, we need to talk because this is too far. This is too much. Yeah. People are getting hurt and no response, but Alive is fired up and you all suck because you had Brian St. John. Well, you're on panel with somebody that had Brian St. John on your panel.
7 hours, and then 4 or 5 the day before that. I mean, it's like, and they were up there both days, and then they were up on. I think they were on Trisha's panel with him too. So, and then suddenly today, you decide to put your foot down. No, you're trying to be an asshole, and you think that little game's going to work on us, and it's not going to. You got the wrong ones this time, honey.
Yeah. Well, I think you got the wrong community. I feel like we need to get together and do what we've always done, which is stick together, because I feel like we haven't. And I feel like the minute I know that what was
Well,
said was
I think
wrong.
Red Bash putting her nose in the middle of it is what caused a lot of these. I mean, that just made landmines go off, like her starting going off on Wendy again, and her starting going off on Diane. It was fucking unnecessary. She didn't need to put her nose in. If she didn't put her nose in it, we wouldn't have Ms. Many problems.
Right. But it's been over and over and over. Nose in the middle of everything, and then try to troll me. You can't troll me. That's what got me last night. She tried to troll me, and I was like, okay, let me do my thing. Hey, Anna Mary, let me do my thing. And I know everybody on panel is like, what the hell's going on?
Carla's done something this morning, I think. Carla, she must have done something because Sarah Dippity was having a lot fired up live about it, and I said Carla something, and now Trisha has got something about Carla. I'm like, oh Lord, Carla's done something today.
Oh, I don't know. I listened to a minute of Carla's, and she got blocked in a chat or something, and I'm like, well, welcome to my world.
Yeah, really.
Hey, fan, I get blocked listen, and I just be aware that there absolutely is a clone of me going around. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say there's not one of me, knock on wood, please. Don't make one, people, unless you're gonna be funny about it. So don't make one.
It's not funny, and I just don't find anything going on right now funny anymore. It's not funny anymore. It's hurtful. It's Diane getting hurt last night, upset, mad.
I mean, the one of me being a diesel mechanic, 80-something hillbilly diesel mechanic was 274. That one was funny. That's funny to me. I can laugh at myself. But don't be making a clone of me and then going around acting like me. God, don't do that.
Right. Has her dad trolling her.
Yeah, I have my dad troll. And I have my trunk troll. I love them. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, there's a Kit Kat one that's going around. Hypocrisy.
Yeah, Mac, I did. We played that game, Fuck, Marry, Kill, one night with Fod a long time, like a couple months back, and we actually had fun. But they weren't playing it right the last couple times they played it. They were being goofy about it. They weren't playing it right.
If the game played like, who did they want to marry or kill? Oh, I didn't listen. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, that night we played, I had to kill Randy once, and I think Diane once.
Thanks.
Hey, Tiffany Marie, if Tiffany Marie was option, she's always died every time.
I think
like, do something different. I'm like, no, I'm killing her. Look, there's my dad. Greta.
Oh, look, there's my dad.
Look, there's my dad. Oh, wait, no, that's a firefly. Laura. I don't think she's caught on that I do that yet.
Oh, I get it. That means someone's dead.
Like a butterfly. She was in her car one day. She's sitting there. She goes, "Oh look," and she's talking like normal. She goes, "Oh look, there's my dad." She's like, as I say, they see butterfly, somebody dead, and she's like, "Oh wait, that's a firefly." She's so goofy. It was just funny as hell because it's out of nowhere. She's like, "Oh look, there's my dad."
I remember that. That means someone's. When you say a butterfly, it means someone's dead.
So now I put a butterfly in the chat and say, "Hey, look, there's my dad," just randomly. And somebody made a troll account that's got a butterfly and it says Ashes 274's dad.
I just want to. We've had so much fun on here. Yes, we do drama. I think it's too far, and I think we gotta quit entertaining the bullshit. And what I mean that if we see somebody, I'm gonna say it again.
Hey, look, we trained Laura. Look at it. We trained her right. This took a year, but hey, we got her fast trained. Don't tell her that, but
right, Michael Evan. It's not normal. It's not funny. It's not. I don't know. I think when she popped up with Sam's picture, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this. It's too far.
It's like, well, it's like, one part of me is like, I don't really care. It's Sam, but I'm like, I should care. I've got to care. But I'm trying to make myself care. Like if she showed up with Tiffany's picture, I'd be like, yeah, I don't care because it's Tiffany.
I know.
There's Dad.
There's
Hey,
your dad. There's your dad.
I'm not causing trouble. I'm creating change or fixing problems. Oh, Eric hit my dad.
I think it's a joke, right?
It's a joke. It's somebody. I know who it is.
Oh, okay. So let's unhide them. It's all right, Eric.
It's funny. My dad's not dead or anything.
Oh, my dad's not dead or anything. I think someone already. Okay, yeah, they've been unhidden.
Yeah, people do mean stuff like that. So thanks for looking out though, but yeah, he's not dead.
Sarah, but I agree with that. We've gone from drama to reality TV, and I've played a part in that. I've played a hand in it. I admit that.
Well, this is the drama community. That's going to happen. But we don't. There's this whole calling CPS and doxing, and people are like, well, Laura today said something about doxing's not a big deal. Yes, it really is, because it's what catalyst for all the other problems.
Right, that's what gets people swatted is people's address getting put
Because if it wasn't put out there, and people wouldn't know it.
Right.
And I think another big problem is called Corey. Just gonna say that now.
Yeah,
Problem.
I unsubbed, blocked her on Hangouts. Don't want. I'm just done because she can't.
I tried so hard to be nice to her. Tried so hard. Now years, like I've dealt with her back in Joy days. Like, so before I met any of y'all, I knew Corey, and Corey was somebody that neither side of the sides liked. Like the haters didn't like her, and the people that liked Joy didn't like her. Nobody liked her because she was insane, and she's still insane today. She might be a little worse, and she still makes Joy videos. She trips me out.
I know. Well, and the thing is like, she may be having a Joy video, but I'll hear my name. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, she'll have your name in the title, and then she never says a word about you. I'm like, what? Or she'll have Stewie's name in the title, and she's going off on me and Amandalene and Starlight, and never says a word about Stewie. I'm like, what in the hell? And so I didn't deserve to be a mother. I'm like, I could be so mean to you, Corey. I could be really, really fucking mean to you. But I'm not to you, so I'm not going to. But I thought about it. I thought long and hard about it, actually.
Do not say that name again. She is like Beetlejuice.
She would, and then she's talking to Savage, her and Savage going off on her, and she brings up Pam's daughter's picture that Takedown Man did. I'm like, talk to Takedown Man. If you still have a problem with that 4 years later, go talk to Takedown Man. I hear he's back, so go talk to him. But no, she wants to, and she likes to blame everybody. Like she'll blame us for stuff that happened to her in childhood, and she just, and like stuff that like the witty widow stuff. I had nothing to do with that, but it's all our fault. And so our kids have cancer. Like she's baffling. She'd be a great study for like a psych doctor.
I agree. It's like, have you ever let anything go? Have you ever let anything go? You can't hold on to shit. It brings you down.
Hold on to one thing. She holds on to everything.
Morning, Mandolin.
I mean, she's still mad about Joy Sparkle. And then she tried to say that I helped Joy Sparkles make her Google Drive and then released it in a chat of 35,000 people. No, I didn't help make the Google Drive. It didn't have any doxes in it, and it was a chat of 5,000 people on Andy Worski's. She just makes stuff up. And it was doxing all these people. No, it had screen names, aka Twitter names and YouTube names of people that were harassing Joy. That's all it had in it. And plus, it had the rest of it was like Joy's medical records because she proved every bit, just about every bit they said about it wrong. That's all. That was her drive of her shit. It wasn't anybody else's shit, but except for the people that had been bothering her the most. And there was a lot of them. Joy Sparkles had like 20 pages on Locale. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. The solution. What is the solution? I feel like the solution is one. I gotta not listen. If it's about me, I don't listen. Whatever was said last night in Fod's stream, I did not listen.
Take it out on Tiffany. That's the solution.
You're so mean. Because there's no working it out. Because once we try to work it out, one, they don't want resolution, and I get that.
Yeah, last night I said something about a wet bag, and Brad Pash goes, "That's racist." I'm like, just that's what we call Mexican people. I'm like, wet bag, ash, bag, BAG. Not, oh my god, I just.
Right. Oh.
Instead of a wet,
No. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Rib, no. She's like, that's racist. I'm like, oh my god.
But I don't know the things that. But
see, Stephanie, at the end of last night, Stephanie, when she popped off at Stephanie, and Stephanie went back at her in a nice way. She did it respectfully, but she was up. She could tell Stephanie was wanting. She was holding back the real Stephanie, and I think she kind of shook Rep a little bit, and then Fod got shook because she's like, whoever this account is, they're so annoying. Get out of my chat. I said, this is Ash274. She's like, I'm like, yeah, it is. And she like turned it off. I was like, well, man, what the hell? I was like, I'm just getting started.
Oh, and
she's crying. I'm like, I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care.
And that's exactly. But you know what? You can't.
I'm not crying because I'm not a crybaby. So, but I'm pissed. I mean, she didn't care about my feelings 10 minutes ago. So why should I care about hers right now?
Right. Didn't care about feelings last night. Didn't care about Diane's feelings.
You had to know that was going to piss people off. Did you think that we were like, okay, well, whenever you let us back in, we'll see you then. Toodles.
We're sorry we was on panel with him. We're not grown-ass adults that can be on a panel with. I didn't want to be on panel, and it was just, hey, Mr. Cardinal.
See, I didn't even see the Kiki stream. I probably don't want to. That might piss me off more. Apparently, Kiki and Pepper and somebody went live, and then I already had one. I told you so. Please don't come with. This is a notice to everybody. Do not come at me with I told you so, because you didn't tell me so nothing. Okay, you didn't tell me so nothing. Nobody got me. Nobody got me. Nobody did. Okay, no. I guess it has to be a friend, and they ruined it. That's not a I told you so. That's a that I told them so. Don't be an asshole.
Right.
So, I already had one person try that with me. Don't. I'm not hearing it because I'm no worse for the wear.
Love you, Sarah.
I have lost nothing. So.
Right. Well, and I feel like in that, I did, but I feel like I did, but I mean, I'm going to gain back more than I lost. Now the Pepper thing, I think I was mixed up because, we had Angel.
MGL, boy, that was fucked up shit. Fuck her. God.
I love Mario. She's always been kind
to Mario too, Marsha, but Marsha sold us out basically not just the last night thing, but just kind of finding out that she's behind a lot of the FOD hate and a lot of the people against us. It seems like she was like back behind the scenes creating an army of anti-FODers or something. It's like, what?
That's true.
What?
That's true. That creating an army of anti-FODers.
Yeah, anti-FODers, and they were like, secretly behind the scenes, just with RDA and Marsha and anti-FODers. You're not doing it. Stop. What are y'all doing? You're not doing anything but driving us further away. So, the FOD was going to show their ass one way or another. Eventually, it was. They can't not. If somebody's that way all the time, then they're going to do it. So you just got to get them. They're not going to hurt me in the process, though. That's for sure not going to happen. I'm worried about Marianne's going to be a little hurt, but she'll be all right. We got her. She's fine.
Yeah, I think we maybe, talk to her and let her know that, what, you're just now seeing things that we've seen, And I've
been kind of saying it for about a week or so, and I've just been kind of keeping quiet about it, just kind of watching. And it's been red flag after red flag after red flag. I'm like, and I've been seeing her vindictive side, and that's then you gotta watch out for people like that.
Mandolin, this is what I've said all along, and I think it's because I've spent the first few years on here being absolutely controlled, told where I could go, where I couldn't go. And
MFW, yeah.
Yeah.
You're so scared to go anywhere. Just like, you never know when she's gonna win. Anytime you could be anywhere, even a friendly place. Anytime, anything could happen, and you were gonna be called out on a big live stream, and he fucking humiliated. It was nerve-wracking as fuck. And then finally one day I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go on.
Same. Yeah. And so then I decided, what I got to do, what I want to do, and people that care about me, they're going to stay.
She wasn't showing that loyalty to anyone else.
Right. No. Talking to people behind the scenes that we didn't know about.
Yeah, ATX's buddy for the longest time.
Yeah.
I remember when I told you to get ad blocker.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I knew that was going to piss her off. I did it on purpose.
Well, I didn't.
It was in her comment section. You said something about all the ads on there. I said, Brandy, just get you an ad blogger. She went live and fucking went off, and it was so fucking funny.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah. Well, okay. And see, that's it. That's what we got to stop doing. Listen, we can't rationalize people's behavior. That's what we're doing. That's what last night, when I said, I'm like, whose picture is that? Stop it. Knock it off. Everybody, that's just how they are.
This is without a filter. I'm like, no, it ain't. It's not okay. I don't really care for her right now, and it really never did, but it's still not right. As much as it would pains me, if you had Tiffany's picture, I'm like, you have to take it down.
But then they didn't. Then they went on their panel and used it. And
used it.
But no, did anybody? My question is: did anybody go in there?
Savage made her take it down when she goes on the panel with her last night. She's like, I don't want to get blamed for this shit. Take that picture off. Or no, but Savage that came on with a picture of Sam. Never mind. It's the other way around. Ash didn't. Rep didn't want to get blamed for it, so Rep asked her to change her picture. It was a picture of Sam's head on a snake or something. I can't remember.
And why poke? Why poke? Why? If somebody's not poking, why do we start poking?
What kills me is like ATX and Savage were like, oh yeah, well Sam, about the you can claim it if it's yours thing, and they're not really doxing if you don't, unless you claim it, then you're doxing yourself, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, that was Sam's. I was like, no, that was all y'all. All y'all did that together. Don't blame it on Sam all by her little self. No. Y'all were all big team called the boardroom. You all remember this?
Yeah, exactly. And now you forgot, and now you're doxing the shit out of people.
On Sam. No, it wasn't just Sam. It was every one of y'all. Y'all were best buddies, thicker than thieves in the boardroom. All of you.
There's Mary O. Hey, sweet.
Hey, Mary O. You don't worry about that shit, Mary. We got you over here. You stick over here. Don't even worry about them. Or her, I should say. That was another thing disappointed me. She reminded me of Rep Ash. Molly did. Just her dismissiveness. I'm like, how can you just dismiss another human being like that? I don't have it in me to do that to people. Hell, I'm even nice to Corey, and the bitch is awful to me. I'm trying to be nice to her. Still don't want to be really mean to her.
I just ignore her. And
I usually don't watch her videos, but every once in a while I'll watch them like that. I always regret it. Although I like the one that's short, but she made like a 22-minute one. I'm like, oh, I have to listen to this shit for 20. And luckily I was at the grocery store. That's the only reason I listened to the whole thing, but it pissed me off. Wow. Last time she had an 18-minute one. I was like, no, I made it 4 minutes or so. I was done. And she never got to my name was in the title, but I never got to me because I never listened to the rest of it.
When she calls you Ash 24/7, it's funny. Hey, Alyssa.
Or Smashly. Like, no, they're so original, Corey. I've never been called that before. No one's ever thought of Smashly before. Or Ashley. No one's ever thought of Ass 274. I've heard it all before.
Shanna, you like her because she hasn't flipped on you yet and put out all your DMs. She put out my DMs. Everybody go read them. That's
she has no DMs to put out on me, so I don't have anything to worry about.
That's the most viewed video right now she's got, and there ain't shit in there that's bad. As you can see, a lot of me not answering.
Like, email me. I'm like,
Yeah.
Nope. And I don't think she's gonna give my information or anything like that, but I'm just not getting started that. I just want to talk to you at this chat. That's why I only talk to my people on Discord. All y'all on Discord. That's the only people I talk to outside of YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a talker anyway. Like, I'll see in the chat. I'll talk more. There's no reason to talk a whole bunch. I've never been never was a phone person. I've never been.
Well, I'm more of a phone talker than I am a texter. Really.
I don't want to hold it to my ears hot. I'm like,
well, yeah, I have a home phone.
I avoid my phone like plague. It starts ringing. I'm like, I throw it away from get away from me. It's never anybody I know, so I don't ever answer it. If I don't know your number, I'm not answering it.
And most of the time, but now I've changed from being a phone talker to more of a texter because
I text them. I don't text as much anymore now that I'm on the internet. Cause it's Discord. All my people are on Discord. Really, there's a few people outside that I don't that aren't on YouTube. My mom's on YouTube, and I keep waiting for her to find me. I hope she doesn't find me because she's found her some little places to go. I'm like, oh God, stay away from me. And there was like one lady that was, I think Uber, her name was something. I think Uber watches her or had promoted her at some point, and I'm like, oh God, too close, Mom, too close. I don't tell her where I go, so she'll try to find me. I'm like, last thing I need is a woman come up in here. She will be. If y'all think I'm bad, shit, she's bad. That's where I get it from. So she'll be up in here trying to run shit. I'm like, no. No.
Trying to run shit. Now somebody's gonna try to find her. You know that, right?
Yeah, I don't. Her name's not anything. Y'all never. It's You'll never guess it.
Yeah,
I don't even know it, really.
2020.
I don't know the whole thing. I don't want to know. I'm like, I don't need to know. Don't want to know. Don't care. If I know, then I'll look for it myself. I don't want to know.
Love Shack Sarah, I really think 2020 is just fucking with us. I mean, that's the truth. If I go back to the beginning of 2020, that's when everything's
Awful.
crazy started happening. Yes.
Pandemics, shortages of toilet paper. I'm so paranoid about toilet paper that I buy it every time I'm at the store. If I see it, I buy it because just in case. But
Me too.
don't worry about not having the shit.
And it's, you know,
I
I hope.
don't need it, I'm buying it.
Yeah, Mario got a lot of love last night. Just
yeah.
I'm actually excited now. I was thinking so much to do today before Monday, but now I can chill. Yeah, it don't feel like Saturday, does it? And I think it's because we was up all night.
It feels like Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like Sunday. I don't know why it feels like a skip Saturday, but we didn't.
And I enjoy my Saturdays. 2020 gave me one good thing. Aw, baby. I don't know. I think I say that we take our community back and just be together. That's what we got to do this week.
Laura's even reasonable now. Who knew? Who knew?
Who knew?
I said, I thought she was coming up last night to make friendship bracelets. Bitch went over to Fall. I was like, that's so rude. Rude. But she was over there, Fall, trying to talk sense into it. So I got to give her props. She's like, why are you doing this to your friends? I'm like, oh my God, Laura's not trashing us. She's like, yeah, don't be their friend. You should just, do whatever. No, she's in there trying to be like, Fall, I think she wanted to be like, you're fucking up, dude. But she didn't quite go there. But she was like, dude.
Yeah, the people that had your back the most, and I'm talking, listen, when you lose, like Mariana's went to bat for Fall.
Yeah, and we sat there and tolerated. I mean, y'all talk shit about them, and they talk shit about you, and we tolerated it. But we've only been her friend for 2 months, so we put sacrifice. She don't realize the sacrifice, and then she just go, "Oh, I'm just gonna block you because I'm gonna make my stand as my point." And I said it a week ago. And blah, I don't even, well, first of all, I didn't hear you say anything a week ago about blocking people about Brian because I've just seen you and Rep Ash on panel with Brian, so I've been seeing. But anyways, you're not gonna do yourself. I'm not an experiment girl. That's not me. You go find somebody else. Rep is your experiment. You just keep playing with her, and we're not. You got the wrong ones this time, so you just fucked up. That's all. Period.
And listen, you gotta learn hard lessons on here. Hard lessons, and that's the one.
You're not liking us, and you came at us sideways to begin with, out of nowhere for no fucking reason, and we gave you a chance. And
yo,
you had to act like fraud. You had to just pull your fraud shit. So there you go.
Yep, because I mean that's definitely an adjective.
Yeah, fodders, many anti-fodders. It's a verb. Verb and an adjective and an adverb and a noun and a pronoun. It's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, right.
LaFod is foo-foo, fuckery, asshole. That's made me mad. And I'm not like mad. I'm pissed off that you had the audacity to think that you're just gonna get away with that. The nerve. No, you don't get to. I'm not. No. I'm more mad. It's more of a hell no. That some nerve you have, So you got all of me you're gonna get, and I did. I tried it. You can't do it by yourself. So I'm not in here to be my own friend. I can be my own friend easy.
Right, because I mean, many times you're like, I'm gonna do what I want. So there's that.
Friendship should benefit each other. Like you should get some kind of benefit out of it, and not like Ma always says. If you don't make me feel good about me, I don't want nothing to do with you. Now, that was I couldn't believe she said that. I'm like, what in the fuck?
Yeah.
No, you should make her happy. Somebody to talk to, and not somebody to have your back and defend you. She thinks people should be defending her. And so does Rep Ash, and defend her, and no questions asked, and then do something wrong, and she's boom, you're out. Now fuck off. You fuck off, you're out. How about that? Tables turned. Bye.
Yeah. Hey, right.
I tried to go up there and talk sense, and poor Mandalay was just tired. She got frustrated. She's like, bye.
Poor Mandalay. Hey, but here's the thing: is quick on YouTube, and I've seen it overnight. The tables will turn. You are loved one day, and then the next day
And
you're
it's that fast
canceled.
around here. And all you gotta do is try to get too big for your britches, which is what she did.
I missed it. I went to bed because, and I got a message saying, well, tell me what was going on over there. And I'm like, you know what? I can't.
Did you watch it all? Have you seen it yet at all?
Uh-uh.
You should go watch it. you should go peep it out. Because you'll see, I think, because Mandolin went up there first. Of course, Rep Ash and her up there to begin with. And Mandolin goes up there and it goes miserably because she's just, she won't budge. She's like, that's not, it's another thing with friendships. You have to give and take. You have to give some. You can't just sit and, like, I'm not budging and fuck off. And, because that's not how they work. You can't just have it your way and no other way. And so then Laura's up there. Laura tries to talk some sense to her, tries to tell her, you're probably fucking up. Then Laura gets off and goes to bed. Then Stephanie gets up there and tries, and then Rep Ash pissed Stephanie off. Then I guess I pissed Todd off, and
So Stephanie went up on Fods last night.
Yeah, I tried to talk some sense into both of them. Then what did Rep said something to her, and it was something really rude. And I was like, oh shit. I said, you better watch. And I said for chat, like, you watch your fucking mouth talking to Stephanie. Like, are you crazy? Bitch, what the fuck? No, I was mad. Because Stephanie's up there trying to help, and Stephanie has stuck her neck out for Rep and trying to trying to give her extra kid gloves because,
Well, yeah.
Stephanie was like, and you could tell Stephanie was holding back from unleashing the Stephanie beast on her.
Well, even because Stephanie came to me and she's like, Rep Ash is scared. She thinks
Rep Ash is scared. I don't think that's not lying. Stephanie's not lying, but Stephanie, she was not scared ever.
I think that she is. I think she's good at manipulating, thinking. I do.
She's good at playing
the latte.
But she's still, she's trying to play that. She's playing that badass. Like she really doesn't care. It seems like she doesn't have a care. Like she just says whatever, and it's like it's kind of baffling. It kind of takes me back. I'm like, oh, stop. People. She's like, well, they talk shit about me. I'm like, but they've not. Randy and Wendy and Diane don't say the kind of shit you say about them. They're not. You are being cruel and mean. They're not saying that kind of shit about you. Even behind your back, they're not saying that kind of shit about you.
No. And I mean, because listen, we know what's going to happen because you end up looking like a bully. If I was to say the things on here that Rep Ash said, then my feet would be on the fire. And it's not fair in any kind of way. I don't care how you spin it.
Corey called BTS a bully. I'm like, what? Now, Corey, really? BTS a bully? You're trying to sell me some else. That's not, no.
Not at all.
We're all bullies, but really, Corey's the bully. That's the honest God's truth.
Well, she's a bully wannabe. You have to. But you have to value an opinion to be a bully, and we got to stop
saying shit like your kids get cancer. She justifies that, and it's okay in her head because somebody told Witty Widow she killed her husband. Woo! Witty Widow said it herself before as a joke. So get over it, Corey. I mean, really.
And I've never, like I said, I've never said anything like that because I very much enjoyed Witty Widow's videos with her husband because I
used to like Witty my first thing was Witty when she was after she left Ron.
Yeah,
she'd been off I think for a while when I came in. She'd already been off for a while, and she was funny, but you could she's sneaky. You could tell, and she dirty.
I agree. They're getting away with too much.
Yeah.
They're getting away with too much. And this is where we have to. Wait,
well, yeah. That's not going to happen. You're done. Sorry, Fod. Gave you a chance. And you don't get 5 chances. I mean, that was already, a couple chances with all the shit you've done to us in the past anyway. So, I mean, you're lucky you got that. So, and we try to tell you we were nice ones, but no, you don't want to believe us. And you want to think that you're standing against Brian, which is stupid anyway, because you fucked with him. I don't know what you think was going to happen after you did that. Regardless if you thought you were right or not, it was coming back to you some way or another. And I know what he did to you. It's like, well, he doxed me. And I'm like, well, what? You got people that dox people on your panel, and you don't see me throwing fit or saying something to you about it, do you? No. But you want to you're blocked now for him being on panel when he wasn't even really invited. I didn't let him on. I have no way to let him on that panel. I didn't say 2 words to him. So what the fuck? No.
I need to live
the battle. Him on the other day on Reps, and Reps had him on for 7 damn hours. I don't hear it. That bullshit ain't working with me.
Right, you're a panel partner, panel buddy, panel party
You're
buddy.
supposed to have her back on. I think they have you back on today or tomorrow, but they canceled that. Okay, whatever. No.
They did have some great people backing them. And the thing is we can't, I don't know. I don't know how I feel right now. I'm
It's like you can't. All you're doing is backing Randy and them. I'm like, no, you don't. Well, you don't see me. I'm doing this. I ask you questions. I ask Randy and them questions. I ask, and I do about about stuff, and I'll let y'all talk y'all shit
have a great day.
about each other because y'all do it to each other. So, but when it comes to this kind, when you start, no, I'm not gonna let you just get away with the shit. You're not gonna just talk to me any old way you fucking feel like. I don't do that to you, Rep, so don't do it to me. But then she kept on. And then she started, and when I figure out, well, when she starts doing it to other people, they'll start to realize, and she did to Starlight, and she did it to Stephanie. So now they're like, oh, I ain't trying to tell y'all she's being an asshole.
Well, listen, it's because it's happened on here. We've all, at one time or another, we start getting subs and we, I don't know. We do kind of get too big for our britches. We think we can start running people. And then you have to humble yourself and say, I don't run shit. Because if these people wasn't in my side chat, I wouldn't have a channel. If these people weren't supporting me, I wouldn't have shit. I wouldn't have, well, I'd just be sitting here talking to myself.
I will say, I think we did weed out some issues while we were at it. Some issues took care of themselves, I guess you could say. Which is okay.
Yeah, usually that does happen. I do. Big britches syndrome is very contagious.
You're doing me a favor, Fod. You're doing me a favor. You're making this easy for me. I don't have to grapple with any harder situations. You just made it easy on me to get rid of you. They didn't like that either, but it's the truth.
You said that?
Yeah, you made it easy. I said, do me a favor. You're making my decision a lot easier. You made it for me. Thank you.
Yeah, stay humble, my friend.
And I'm not calling her trash. I don't want to call anybody trash like she calls people trash, but
no, I don't think either one of them are trash.
No,
I don't. I just think, like Ufta just said, big britches syndrome is contagious on here, and we all at one time or another we might catch it because it's
I don't think Ash has any sinister motives. I think she's just trying to get in where she fits in. And I think she feels. I think she's convinced that Fod is mistreated. Fod, I don't know what her motives are, but I'm not going to find out. So she can take that shit somewhere else.
Well, it's a victim.
She should know me now well enough by now, by seeing me when we were on opposite sides of each other, that I don't do the victim shit. I don't, I don't entertain that. It's it's boring. Ugh. It's whiny. It's like Mandy Bell. I just cannot handle it.
Oh, when German lady says Mandy Bell.
Oh, that's so funny. And I think German lady, I think she might have been up there last night, tried to talk. I think she was up there with Stephanie, tried to talk some sense to her. They were all up there trying. Father was just, no, I'm just going to do this way. This is my way, and blah, blah, blah. I'm doing it. I'll just, she was like, nope, 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 nope. And then when she started realizing she was talking to me, it changed, and she was gone. I'm like, okay. Well, you stay here. What if I came up there on panel? You were going to be able to talk to me that way, but now you realize I'm in chat, you don't like what I'm saying, and now you're just going to run off. Stop. If you're so, on your convictions, why are you fucking running away?
Exactly. Because your feelings are hurt, you're tired, and you're running away, and because you can't face.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
When you run out of things it's confusing stubbornness with strength. Oh, Pammy B, that's good. I hope
Rip Ash don't think that 180 is going to choose her over Starlight, because that's never going to happen.
No.
No,
and I think a lot of 180, I know that 180 got upset and said some things on panel, but we talked, so everything's okay. But
she said something about that. 180 was really tired. He's really tired of the way people are treating me. I'm like, you're speaking a little too soon. They're putting the horse before the cart, or whatever they say.
I think that's the right saying, putting the horse
before the cart, or the cart before the horse, or however it goes. And he would never in a million years. So wherever Starlight goes, that's the way he's going. But I hope Starlight may come out today and be like, I love Fawn. I'm like, oh God, I have to kill her and put her in my trunk. This is not
Well,
happening.
I don't know, but listen. Here's what: nobody likes to have their feelings hurt, and Bod has got their feelings hurt on here several times. So
But
if
it's
you
her
know what it
fault. She did it
feels like,
herself.
I know. But what I'm saying is this: if you know what it feels like, and this is to Ash and Bod, you know what it feels like to get your hey, Kathy rebuilds,
Don't do it to someone else.
right,
Why would you want to make somebody else feel like that? Because we're
right.
not making you feel like that. So why would you want to do that?
Especially that group, the group that was targeted last night. Y'all have been. I don't want to. I hate to say ride or die, but you've been
Super
right
hurt.
there with
Only
us, even
people. I mean,
with people saying
I
this
find
is
she's
what
like Tiffany Marie with nowhere to land. Okay.
you have your big gang panties on. All right, Coco Loco. I swear I'm going to change my membership to Coco Loco. I don't think there's anything left to say about it. We got to the whole picture thing pissed me off. I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah.
And
That was just irritating. It was all fucking irritating.
I think yeah.
Like she was like, and she's like, "Don't talk to me." And like you could just hear I don't know if people aren't looking for it. I guess they may not be able to see it, but I get this. I just get a weird vibe, feeling of that when she's angry. It gives me a weird, like I don't like an uneasy feeling. I don't like it. I feel like I'm like some hands rocks cradle kind of shit or something. You know, single white female. I just,
Yeah, well, you seen it last night when on panel with me. I'm not talking to you.
But she broke into your meeting the night before. But that's okay. But don't talk to her. She's trying to make it look like you're harassing her. That's what that was. That's gaslighting. It's making it
Yeah,
appear that you're. Don't, if you like, you can tell somebody, don't come near me. Don't come near me. And people are going to think they're coming near you when they're not. If you scream it or if you yell fire, people are going to think there's fire when there's not a fire. It's the same concept. So don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. People are going to think, well, she must be trying to talk to her.
exactly. And last night I did
I
send
know
an
that game,
email.
God. So don't try that.
Yeah, and I have not reached out, not spoke, not said a word. Broke into my private thing twice. I know twice. I want to say 3 times. Then I have screenshots where, of course, people saw her go and try to say that we were talking about Savage in a bad way. That certainly wasn't true. Not in that meeting. Trying to start shit. And so then when
Somebody cloned me. Oh God. I hope not. Kathy Rubel said there's 2 Ash 274 accounts in here. And I haven't been typing there. So is there 2 of me in there? I should be the one with the wrench. If there's one that have a wrench, it's not me. I haven't seen it though.
I haven't seen
I got
it.
me blocked or something.
It was last night wasn't fair. Now I wonder what the hell you went through. And see, I can't. I won't tell. So, but last night, so I'm like, Diane was upset, and I'm like, she's like, this has to end. So I reached out, and I'm like, please, let's just talk, so this ends, because we're driving people insane,
Yeah.
driving people crazy. Nope, going live and dragging your friends was more
blocking them and dragging them. Okay, can you give us the decency of letting? Oh, I can't. That's just same. Make it my son used to talk shit and block us. I just fucking aggravates me.
right.
Then they get mad because you come in there and troll cast. Come into your real account. Well, I can't. You fucking blocked me.
Right.
I hate that when people tell you
I
come
know,
to your
not
real
to
account and I got blocked. I'm like, hello.
And last night, and then when I handed it back, like, hey, are you available? I wanted them to see how absolutely freaking annoying that is. That's how annoying that is when you're in the middle of a sentence and, hey, are you available? Hey, you available? When you hand it back, they don't like it, do they?
They never asked me that. I guess I'm not. Well, they know they don't. They probably knew. I think they knew better than to ask me stupid shit like that. I'm like,
well, it's kind of like
she's good at gauging what will be acceptable to who.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So I think I want people to see it for what it is. See that last night, the don't talk to me, leave me alone. That was victim. That was being a victim and pretending to be a victim when they certainly came at me the night before. Then when I tried to say, okay, this is enough, it's went too far. Diane's getting hurt. Diane's getting played Bellevue and shit, whatever. Let's do it. Let's squash this, move forward, and stop. Doesn't mean we have to be friends. You don't have to be my friend, but don't be my enemy.
I hope Marianne's okay. And I hope she's not wanting to. Hope she's seeing like hope she realizes that it's just going to be worse if you go back. If you it's just going to keep playing games. It's not going to. They're not going to change. It's not going to happen.
Do you and her speak off YouTube?
Yeah.
Well,
maybe she's asleep right now. Yeah, I'll talk to her. Yeah, I'll put her in my trunk if I have to.
Yeah, you don't want that. I'm gonna have to have a trunk emoji. I looked one up for you, but I couldn't get one to work.
Diane's got the one on hers with the person in the trunk.
Yeah, that's what I tried to find.
I wish she could get the transparent ones. We got to talk her into that. So not square.
Well, see, I know I don't use dark mode, so it doesn't.
I use dark mode. Because now that I've used dark mode for so long, the white is bright as hell. I'm like, ow.
I must be older than you. I don't know. The dark mode, it makes me. I feel old. How old are you? Do you mind me asking how old you are?
40. I'm so upset about it. I don't know what to say. It makes me want to throw up.
40's the new 30.
I want my 30s back.
Yeah, my
30s. I feel like I'm on the downward spiral to death. I'm not happy about it. I never thought I'd get here, and now that I'm here, I'm like, I don't like this. Never mind. I want to go back.
Jenny knows that. Someone else sent me some transparent ones, and I got to go through my messages. They even done, but I don't think about it when I'm uploading emojis. Everything I can. Really, Jen? Well,
yeah, I don't like anybody's honest with them. Like, yeah, and she's like, "Yeah, why are you always sticking up for them?" I'm like, "I'm not. I'm telling you what you're doing is wrong. This has, like, take them out of it because it's about you and the way you're talking to me. They're not gonna do anybody else. And when you're gonna sit here and say horrible stuff to them, go say something to you. It's like I would them. It's the same difference. I'm not. I'm saying the same shit to them. If they say, if they call you a 900-pound cow, whale, or whatever it was she said, I'm gonna say something to them. But they're not saying that about you, so I don't have to say anything to them about that.
But here's the thing: if people think that people haven't come to me and set me straight and woke me up, that sometimes we need that. That was so unfair. First, she specifically set patrol account for ladies' night.
Maybe I'm an old hag. Oh, 40 is old.
Shut up! I'm 45.
I'm just. It's only like 2 weeks old right now. I'm still in denial. That's the first stage of grief here. By the time I turn 41, I'm going to be just get used to 40 and be all over again. And then 50's coming up. Then might as well be dead.
They did turn on their friends. Please, I hope y'all see that. Shut up! I'm 54, Mario.
Mario, you do not look 54. Oh my God, you look like you're 35 or something. It's ridiculous. And like have 20-something-year-old kids is insane to me.
I'm the big 50 and loving it. Yeah, I'm gonna have a big blowout. Oh my goodness. Skank 274.
Hey, Donna Marie. I mean Skank Marie. Could be my Skank. I am your Skank kid. No, that's good. She's fine. We play with each other. That's fine.
Okay. I was like, oh, Donna Marie, what are you doing?
I love Donna Marie. She's a real smart. See, a lot of people take her wrong. She's really means, but she's just a real smart ass, real dry sense of humor, and I like her because that's kind of like me, and she's hilarious.
I have an off sense of humor, but I don't know Donna Marie well enough.
Once I took a feel of her, and I started being a smart ass back to her. And I'm like, oh, now I got you. Okay, figured it out.
Coco Loco's 52 and an OG banger.
She has a very interesting story. I think we might get her on panel one day and tell it. It would be really interesting.
Well, Top Cop, I'm a Top Cop fan. Does that help?
Not a FOD fan, period. I don't blame you. We never told anybody they had to be. We were just, we're the give a chancers. That's what we do.
Yeah, I promise you this. I will give everybody a chance.
I gave Sam a chance. That didn't work out either. So, hey, yeah, but I'm no worse for wear.
Way too many chances I give people, and I realize that. I know that, and I get to know people, and I give them the benefit of the doubt.
Like, Randy, why do you keep going back? I'm like, I get it. Even if there's just a friend or a lover or whatever, you keep going back because you just do. It's what humans do. We're messy. Just messy.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. You just said it. We're messy.
we're attached. We get attached. We get used to the people, or we get something about it. And it's not that we're doing it for fun or whatever, but it's not doing it to hurt anybody else. We're just doing it because that's just what we do. Is we're human beings.
Joey Lang, I have to say, I think Caddy and Furious, because we called them out on their bullshit on that panel, that Ash had that, and that's just my opinion, and I might be wrong, but
yeah, but it's not personal. Oh, the fuck it ain't. It's very personal. You don't realize how personal this is. It's very, very personal because I made sacrifices to be your friend, and
yeah.
you're fucking me up my ass, and I ain't having. You ain't. That's not. I don't take up ass. Sorry.
And Marianne has taken it. I mean, yeah.
We had. You saw the march. I mean, we had all this shit because of you, and then you're going to sit here and block me over some bull. Are you fucking kidding me? No, go fuck yourself. That's what you do.
And furthermore, weren't they just on a panel with Brian?
Yeah, it's for 7 hours. Well, they weren't up there 7 hours, but Rep Ash was.
Right.
She was her panel, and she was 2 days. I think the first day was like 5 or 6, and the second day was 7. So don't give me that shit. That was just 4 days ago.
Well, here's what I mean. This is because I know, you know, the people that you're not.
She's selfish. She's all cares about herself, and that's it. Period.
But I promise you this. You know what she'll tell you? You only care about yourself. She tells me that all the time. You only care about yourself.
I ain't falling for that shit. That ain't gonna work on me if I don't try it.
You kind of like me. I'm like, well, maybe am I that selfish? Am I really that selfish in friendships? Am I, you know?
I already know she's gonna do that. See, I already know that because I've seen her do it to Aaron F. and you and Rep Ash. I already know. I've got your number, Fod. I liked you, and now you made me mad. I tried. And I'm kind of irritated because I liked you. It makes me mad. Because if you could just fix that part of you, which is a big part, which it's not really fixable, I don't think. But if you could just get rid of that, you'd be if you just stop, people would like you for you, but be an asshole.
If I had $1 for every time I begged them to just be themselves, don't be an asshole, I would be rich.
Exactly. And it's just, I've had boyfriends like that, so man, I've been there, I understand.
Yeah.
It's quite helpful. I've had be like that. Okay, no. You're not playing this game. I mean, it works for a while, but not for very long. And now I'm too old to play around like that.
Well, yeah, Lady B, right, me too. And when you listen, Lady Beekeeper, as we've said before, I think Wendy has said this, when you build a relationship on hate of others, that relationship will never work out.
See, now people say that I only started liking them because they started trashing Tiffany Marie. That's not true. I was actually talking and being her friend a couple weeks before she started hating on Tiffany Marie. She was actually still friends with Tiffany Marie when I started talking to her.
50
I feel bad that Marianne started talking to him because I did, and I feel bad. That's not my fault. But, yeah, I didn't tell the bitch to email her. I think that's why she's got her a little harder than me, because she was emailing her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I stayed out of it. I knew better. I wasn't going in all head first. I went in a little dip the toe.
Well, and
I already knew that there was potential.
You know who you're not going to lose. Like, I knew no matter who I'm friends with, I'm not going to lose Ash 274 because we've been together forever.
I'm not going to lose Marianne. I'm not worried about it, but I may have to stick her in my trunk for a couple days, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, and you know, if we need to talk private,
anywhere, you know.
I know all the tricks because they've been played on me. If we need to talk private later, please let me know.
Yeah,
because I've been through it. I went through it last night again. They were so rude and condescending, and
Lexi in there taking it for Marianne, and Lexi don't stick her neck out. You know, she don't do that. Well, you know, outwardly, you know, taking that from. She don't outwardly take sides. So if Lexi got in there, you know, it was serious. She was upset. Lexi was pissed. If you go piss Lexi off, he done fucked up.
Right. Are you mad at me for last night? What happened last night, Quinn?
No, Quinn was lovely. He was in it. He took up for you. So sweet. He's like, I can't. Randy's my friend. So cute.
Yeah. Quinn is he's a sweetheart.
He is. Yeah. He's like, you're not going to trash my friend Randy. You're just not going to trash my friend Randy.
Thanks, Quinn.
He's like, I unsubbed. She's like, we don't have to tell anybody you unsubbed. He's like, I unsubbed. I was like, don't you be me.
I love you. Please tell sister.
Quinn's that flip-flopper. I'm like, stop, Fod. Stop. Shut up.
Oh, they were talking about me. Call me a flip-flopper?
No, they're calling Quinn a flip-flopper because he was like, I'm subbing from you, Fod. You're not going to trash my friend Randy.
Thank you. You're not a flip flopper. You're loyal. That's that. There's a big
He was like,
difference.
"You don't have to beat up." That's it. Just don't feel sorry. You don't have to beat up. You don't have to beat up.
Quinn is officially a Coco Loco.
And Lanky Tor, poor Lanky Tor. Oh gosh, I just love like Lanky Tor. If you hear this, we are not mad at you. We love you, you sweet thing. She just don't know what to do. It's so sad. And I'm like, you don't have to do. You don't have to pick anything, Plankton. You don't have to pick. You love everybody. That's what you do. I felt so bad for her. She's like, she don't know what to do. She's like, I love everybody. She was even being
It is hard when you're like when it's like that. It's very hard. Good morning. Woke up. Just woke up. Good morning, Jane.
I mean, we were all there just yesterday in those waters of the in between. But she pushed me off the boat. There we go.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know that Fudd talked about me last night, to be honest. But
she didn't really so much talk about you. Just talked about us talking to Brian, and we didn't even talk to Brian. It wasn't even like that. He got on panel because somebody put a link in there for Stinger. He got up there because somebody kept blocking him, and he was mad because he was getting blocked in the chat. You know how he is. And because there was what is it? Say tattle titties or whatever. And she's like, he's trying to get his way back in. I'm like, oh my God, he's not going anywhere. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's never going anywhere. No one's going anywhere. He's always got somebody supporting him.
Exactly.
He fought you. People say the same. She's like, he's dangerous. He did this. He docs this. I'm like, people say the same shit about you. The same exact shit about you. Right, well, I'm not like him. I'm like, but that's not the point. People think you are.
And the thing is this, if you don't like to be called dangerous, don't call other people dangerous. How about that? That makes sense to me.
Whether you think he is or not, it's just like, and what tripped me out is like, she has Laura on panel. Now, and I wasn't trying to be mean to Laura. I said, you've got somebody on panel who accused you of child grooming. So that's okay, but I sat on a panel with Brian for 10 minutes and didn't even speak 5 words to him. But I'm blocked. But you got somebody who called you, a child groomer, basically a child predator, on the panel with you now. But that's okay. That's how I know she's full of shit. And she has no point. She's just being a dick. She thinks she can play me, and she ain't going to. And that pisses me off that you think you can play me, because I ain't stupid, and you ain't playing me, bitch. I ain't happy.
To the trunk you go. That's
the worst thing you could have done, Paul, was try to play me, because I know. That's the quickest way out.
Hey, Misbehaving. It's good to see you.
As quick as I got you in, I'm going to get you out.
There's Cosmic.
And don't try to call nobody in me, because they ain't going to work. Okay? Everybody knows about the crazy people on the internet. All of them. My family knows. My boss knows. So don't try it, because it ain't going to do any good.
Amen, Paula. I'm going to have to repeat this. If you don't want to be treated like an asshole, don't be an asshole. That's your public service announcement for today.
I don't treat any of my friends like assholes because they're not assholes. But Red Bash, you were being an asshole, so I treat you like an asshole for a minute. I'm not even mad at you, Red Bash, right now. I can't with that poor Fod shit. I ain't listening to it. Poor Fod was playing a game last night and he lost. She lost. Whatever. Lost. Done.
Pulling the victim card. Listen, I revoke the victim card. Wait, there's like an account somewhere that's victim card. I pull that victim card. You're no longer a victim. You're victimizing others, using people's pictures, using people's names, getting on live streams, playing videos of Diane, talking about me and Diane. And we wanted it to stop. Like, Diane's had enough. I've had enough. Let's talk it out. Let's be okay. Let's stop this. Nope. Going live and dragging your friends.
It's not friends. That's not going to work out for it. It never works out well. Duh. Haven't we? I guess I haven't been paying attention.
Well,
I knew it would happen. If it was going to happen, it would happen. I knew it wouldn't take long. And once I started seeing the signs, I knew once they turn against somebody, once somebody turns against people you like, eventually you have people. I say they stay neutral, but eventually you kind of have to pick a side. You're going to get it's going to get picked for you, or you have to pick because somebody's going to irritate you enough or somebody's going to do wrong things enough. But most of the time, the people that are trying to make you divide you are going to push you one way or another, and they think they're going to push you towards them, but they always push you the other way. They don't realize.
Look, I have been feeling for a long time that the divide and conquer plan was in motion, and
got the wrong one saw it.
Yeah, and that's why I've tried so hard to
You're
not.
better try it, so don't try it.
Yeah, it's right, Amy. When I turned the tables on both of, neither one of them liked it at all. But I'm somehow the bad guy. I'm not taking shit off Republican Ash. I'm just telling you right now,
Yeah.
Cosmic. I know you're here. I know that's your girl, and
But
fair enough.
she's not slow like that. She knows exactly what she's doing.
When you start
She enjoys what
mimicking,
she's doing. So that's how you know that she's there. She's all with it. And she's just
you
fine.
did, Paula. You have Paula. But
She's a little awkward here and there, but she's not slow or have a deficit of any sort like that. She's just a little off, but it's nothing like a.
When you start mimicking the behavior and it's bad behavior, and then think it's funny, oh, we were naughty. No, you're stealing content. That's what you're doing.
When she talked to people, I'm like, to me, I can feel a cringe, like, oh, because it's like, to me, it would kill me to talk to somebody like that. I'm like, even if I mean, maybe not Tiffany, but everybody else, it would just, I just can't talk to other human beings that way.
Yeah, then hey, Cassidy Hampton. And then I just gave up and I'm like, what do you mean? What are you doing? What are you talking about? What are you doing? I'm not playing Rep Ash's games. Either come at me full force or ignore me completely. How about that?
Maybe all by myself with this feeling. I don't know, but I'm just not going to, I can't let somebody play my ass like that. That ain't happening.
No,
it irritates me if people trying to play me for stupid because I'm not. Or somebody lying about me. That's the quickest way to piss me off, is to try to play me stupid or lie about me.
Same. I've been lied about quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure this one will start lying about me too. I'm like, okay, what, you got something new? Better try something new. Because all the shit that Tiffany and Laura and everybody else didn't work, so you better come up with something better.
Yeah. I wanted to lie.
What are your thoughts? See what she says. I'm wondering. I feel like I'm like out here all by myself, like I'm gone.
Whose thoughts?
Mandolin. I just want to know what she's thinking. I just wonder if I'm over here by myself, like off in Cuckooville by myself, or if I'm right.
You want me to give her a link?
Mandolin, can you come up? Yeah, don't try to play me from Bellevue. Jules know better. Jules got reprimanded by Megan Moff, so that was funny.
You love that, I swear.
I guess she's on Tiffany's side.
Yes, Carla, right. Yes. What does that mean? Okay, here's the link. Grab it, because I got to use the restroom. So I'm going to let you in and then use the restroom. Oh, you're painting. I need to paint. And everybody knows that.
Oh, witty widow. Oh. Ding, ding. My thing's like, ding, ding. People are going crazy with the notifications here. Oh, my God. They won't stop.
I miss the old Rep Ash. Yeah. Yeah, me too. The one that you could actually have a conversation with and speak to, and they wasn't trying to manipulate the conversation. I miss that.
She's so sweet. But she's always had a streak in her. Sassy streak. That's me.
Yeah, I'm using the restroom. I'll be right back. Y'all go ahead.
Hey, Mandolin.
Hey.
So.
Oh my God. So apparently, Mama Free, Kiki, Pepper. Like, why are they blaming me when I asked if Pepper could have a link? And I said, hey, Pepper's backstage.
It wasn't your channel.
I can't control Starlight's channel, and she has her reasons for not wanting to open that can of worms. You know what I mean?
Her own channel, obviously.
Right. So they're like, Mama Three, Kiki, and Pepper were all like talking about, like, including me in it. I'm like, that's not my channel. What do you
all banned us just too, like Flaw did. Suckers. It's just problems taking care of themselves. That's how I look at that.
Yeah, and like the picture that Fod was using got brought up. Starlight told Fod, hey, can you change your picture? And Fod did.
Yeah, they all said something to her about it.
Yeah. Yes.
But she went on her panel and used it herself. I mean, you can't stop her.
Yeah, hey, Batty.
I know exactly what it feels like to have your picture used by somebody that's not you. I know exactly what that looks like.
I mean, what do you want to? I don't understand. If I'm on Randy's channel and she makes a decision, that's Randy's. It's her channel.
Well, what? I mean, I guess she wanted to go there and just talk about Fod cloning her or whatever it was. If she was even actually cloned.
Hey, well, what she wanted to do was come up, and I think that Starlight's thinking, I don't want to speak for her, but how I took it was, I don't want to open that whole can of worms. Here you go. I don't want to open that can of worms, like, you know, without knowing all the facts, because if you don't know all the facts and you start a panel up blind about doxing, that usually doesn't end well. You need to talk beforehand.
Yeah. A lot of streams on the first place, because we don't really know. I don't even know. I didn't see what account Fod used, and so I don't know if it's her or not. I mean, it could be or could not be. I didn't see it, so I have no idea.
I don't know either. I was, you know, I was told.
But I do think if she was using her actual name, that it's not a coincidence.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, even though they're mad at me. I don't agree with it.
I feel like they would go off on us. That's I felt like we were gonna. They would just go off like y'all are friends with Fod, so it's all your fault kind of thing. I'm like, no, you don't do that either.
Okay.
Well, as far as Fod, I tried to reason with Fod because I did understand what she was saying because I was in the stream, but you couldn't even reason with her because.
I mean, I get that, but you know, it's not. You know, no, I'm not even gonna let her get away with that. No, because they ain't gonna. No. You ain't gonna try that. Try to stand up, take a stand, and block my ass after the shit I've done for you. Fuck off.
Yeah, she has no clue how hard.
I have listened to her and rip trash friends I've had for years.
Yeah,
I don't take that shit lightly. And she's not gonna play me off with, well, you were talking to Brian for 10 minutes, even though I didn't let him on panel. It's not my panel. I had no fucking control on that. And who cares? Who fucking cares? You don't just block me and then and expect that that's not personal. The fuck it ain't. It's personal. It's fucking way personal.
She has no clue. People that I've known since I've gotten here, like, won't even speak to me because me, Ash, Starlight, and even Randy, who you think just does all this horrible stuff, there are a group of us that had your back like you don't even know. And Stephanie, you don't know because we didn't make it. It's not, doesn't need to be public.
German Lady too, even though she's not mad at German Lady, but still. German Lady tries to, and Laura tried to talk sense into the bitch. Even Laura, that's bad.
Well, I can say this. I mean, anything that y'all have said today, like, you know, I've said that to them before. You have no idea how hard I've defended. You have no.
She didn't like it.
Oh, about me?
No, about her. Like, I'm not here talking trash and Fod. That's not what I'm doing. She'll say that, but that ain't what I'm doing. And so she ain't gonna play that shit. I'm done playing your game. It's done. I'm done. Done.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even throw that. I didn't even throw that out last night. I'm saying it in general, though. Like,
I think I pissed her off.
She doesn't understand. She has no clue how much certain people thought for her.
I was under a troll count, and when she found out it was me, that stream was over in about 15 seconds.
Oh, I knew. I was watching part of it when I woke back up.
Stephanie, Brett popped off at Stephanie, and I could feel Stephanie was holding back.
When Stephanie said, "Effing excuse me," yes, I was like,
yeah, and I think Brett gave me a push after that. I'm like, oh. And then Fod was like, no, she's like, who is this Fod's? How does she not? I told her I was Fod's bodacious bowl cut 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. How long was it? And so how she didn't know it was me, I don't know. But the bowl cut was pissing her off. She's like, who are you? Come into your real account. I said, this is Ash274, you idiot.
Carla, I didn't know. Who did I let be mean to you on panel? Fod?
No, she wanted me. I'll tell her what she wasn't getting more of my time.
Oh, no. I was reading the chat. Sorry. Carla Ray said, we let her be mean. Are you talking about Fod? Because I didn't ever, if Sue was being mean to my friends, I left. And I like you. So if I missed something, I would like to know what stream it was.
She was, as soon as she found out, she's like, that's not really Ash. I'm like, yes, it's me. And that stream was over 15 seconds later. She was just one that quick. And then Reps and Starlight's Discord talk about she's crying. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not being mean, but I don't care.
Why was Reps crying?
She didn't care how I felt 10, 15 minutes ago. She didn't give a fuck how I felt. So she's worried about her, trying to look good for taking against Brian. But no.
Are you sure Ash yelled at you on my panel? Are you on my panel, Carla Ray? Because I always told her, hey, I like Carla. So if it was on my panel, I would have said, I like Carla. I always said I like Carla. And I'm not okay with her people that I like that.
She talks shit about a lot of people. And I try to stop her, and she just, I'm just going to ignore you, Ash. I'm just going to ignore you. I'm like, well, okay. But she's getting a little more bolder. Then she got off, and and I knew once she started popping off at other people, they'd start noticing. So she went off, she got snappy with Starlight, and she got snappy with Stephanie. And now everybody's like, oh my God, I told you. She's being an asshole.
No, Carly, that's not okay. But I want you to know, I mean, you go back and watch the chats. I would always say, hey, I like this person, or, I don't, just because I'm friends with somebody does not mean I okay every single thing that they do. And I always say, hey, I like this person, or hey, I like that person. And I don't even remember what you're talking about, but I am sorry it happened.
Tess is right that they have been pointing that out quite a bit.
Tess would get blocked.
And the thing is if I feel like people are so quick to call me a bully all of a sudden when I'm either, listen, I can't, there's no in between for me. I'm not
listen to people call me a bully because I know I'm not.
They'll say I'm either too nice or I'm a bully. There's no, middle.
Standing up for yourself and defending yourself is not a bully.
That's how, yeah, exactly. But when I defend myself, they're like, what happened to you? You've changed. No, sometimes I snap, I'm human, and I've had enough of Red Ash's shit, but I've had enough of Fod shit too. And that, like I said, we reached out privately last night. Hey, let's just talk and squash and move forward. And that was not good enough. Still went live to drag their friends. You listen, to have friends, you got to be a friend. And I think that somewhere somebody's got, again, I'm going to say it, their ego is too damn big.
Yeah. And to pick out that video, that particular view, really, that video is the one you picked, the one about MRB, really, about Mommy Rambling and Starlight. That's the video you choose to play. That's a bad look. That's not good.
I don't know. Okay.
I thought she was supposed to take all those.
I'm not somebody that's just going to be like, F this person forever, because I know me and I know that I don't always stick to that. But I will say that I am extremely disappointed in what happened last night by a lot of people. Like, last night was just ridiculous.
Disappointed in jail, disappointed in Pod, disappointed all the way around. Marsha, all of it.
Pod, all of it.
It's like getting screwed from every direction. I'm like, thanks. Thanks for.
And everyone got off. It was like, this one's mad at you, that one's mad at you, and most of it was stuff that I didn't even have control of because it's not my panel.
Yeah, so I'm like, just take yourself, all the trash, take yourself out. Just take yourself out. Just keep taking yourself out.
Exactly.
It's time for a purge, I suppose.
But here's the thing, Amanda. It wasn't your panel. It was Hello Starlight's panel, and here's the.
Still not even her fault. It's nobody's fault.
Starlight is someone who has white knighted for Fod so hard that she lost her voice and she got blocked. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. Like, I don't think, okay, what you all saw in public is literally nothing. Like,
I don't think God cares.
I'm not even going to describe it.
Welcome, miscellaneous.
You can't describe it.
All she cares about.
It's really disappointing that that's all it would take. Look, say F me, say F Ash, but to say F Hello Starlight, you just don't know what why would you do that? You don't
get to say F Ash or F Amanda. You don't say F none of us. We all.
I know, but what I'm saying is
I think I'm worried about Starlight's feelings the most. Cause
what I meant was none of us were texting her and stuff. She could have texted Starlight at any point.
Her not to ever text her.
I know.
Damn it, Mary and her merry band of freaks. I swear to God.
Shut up.
And trying to say I'm the weirdo magnet.
No, I get it. That Starlight.
I'm the weirdo magnet.
Yeah,
I feel bad for
Danny and Starlight. God love them.
Woo.
Can't take them nowhere.
Yeah, that's cool.
With a whole car full of weirdos.
Pew pew pew.
She's the one always bringing probably like the animals home when she was little.
Well, with Mary Ann, got the Dugans and the space monsters.
Kids, like all the kids. Mom,
what the fuck? Miseries and the lemonades. Damn, Mary Ann, seriously. No more people. This Fod might be my fault, actually. I think a little bit, but I told her not to get in a private conversation. But I told her, don't talk to him in private. Oh, I know. Mm-hmm. And then she had to send her a screenshot of whatever the hell it was that started. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Say I wasn't around for that, but I said that the lemonade person, they have me blocked. I've never spoken.
Oh God, you're good. You're Randy. Listen, I promise that is a blessing. Lemonade is. There's no words, okay? None. Like, just take it as a blessing.
I no love laws. I would watch her on RDA, and I'm like, why are you?
Yeah, I think RDA was good. RDA was good. We got rid of not all of them. I like Cosmic, but the rest of them I didn't care for in the first place. So it was no big loss to me. They're just not. People are screaming, yell at people are not like
for Starlight. So
care that little problem,
So many people defended her.
I know.
I've been slapped like a mug.
It's just it's silly. Don't put yourself in that situation.
But don't come at me. I told people, don't come at us with no damn I told you so. So I'm not hearing you because you ain't told me nothing. I ain't no worse for the wear. I've lost nothing. I'm okay. I've just learned a lesson and I'm done. That's all there's. It's not a big deal.
Are you kidding me? Who the hell is Cluck Norris?
Oh, they're out there. They went in TNTs and said, kill. Like, I can't say the other words that they said because my babies are here, but they really mean, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Cluck Norris is the bad guy. Bad.
Yeah, he had a gun
in my picture. They're using my picture. Hold on, Chris.
Wait, what?
Well, they're the ones that got on, I think they're the ones behind the MRB stuff. Or at least they claim they are. So they got on Brett Bash's panel one day and said, this was Cluck Norris. Me and Marianne really fucked with MRB, Mommy Ramblings, or whatever.
Yeah, and then remember they got Lemonade.
And Brandon an assault rifle.
Yeah.
Not that he can shoot you through the computer, but the point is that's crazy behavior.
That makes me wonder about who Cluck Norris is if they're using my picture.
It's somebody that's Misery. I think it's fucking Misery.
But Misery doesn't know me. I don't think.
Misery doesn't know Rand. Look.
Well, yeah, he knows you from Misery is lurking fool. Yes, he knows it.
I'm telling you, Ash. I don't want to say who it is that I think it is live, but there is reason to believe that. I'll put in private chat.
Did they? Oh, Republican Ash is over in Trish, not Trish's.
Oh God. She just gonna have to.
Did they block that Cluck Norris?
Okay, read what I said. Yes, they did. Okay. Read what I put in the private chat, and I'll explain why. Like on a voice chat.
What did Carla do this morning to piss everybody off?
Carla is threatening Hello Starlight to take her membership back. Take your $1.99 back. It ain't gonna hurt. Whatever. Everybody's mad at us this morning. I don't care.
Mad at us? Why?
Yeah, Carla said she's taking everybody's membership back because she got timed out in Starlight's. Like she never told Starlight.
I didn't see her in Starlight's.
I didn't see her either. Or I would have said, hey, why is Carla getting timed out?
Yeah, I would have too.
I didn't even see her come in there or get timed out. Of course, there might have been a couple times I wasn't watching. It was probably some times I wasn't watching.
Do what you got to do. Well, I've been pretty nice to Carla. There's Carla. No, it wasn't her. So whose was it?
Wait, okay. Well, then I got bad information, I guess. But it was like, Starlight wouldn't know
what mad at Carla this morning. It's weird. I'm like, why is everybody mad at Carla? I'm like, I got to deal with Fawn. I can't help it.
Well, hurt my feelings because I was like, I would never let Carla get timed out. Like, if me or Starlight seen it, we would say,
Starlight wouldn't either.
What's going on? Why is Carla getting timed out?
I don't think anybody would time him out anyway, though. There's not anybody that dislikes him.
Oh, it was Wendy V's.
Then why don't you going to take your membership?
They don't like this either. What are you talking about? Wait. I thought her and Wendy V were getting along yesterday. Right?
I don't know. I'm confused.
In just a minute. Just give me a few minutes, Quinn. Does Carla want to speak? Are people mad at Carla? I don't know.
Misbehaving. Okay, listen. I'm not. I don't know how to say this. Like, and you're gonna think I'm being mean, but I'm not. But it didn't come true. I'm not even mad at FOD. Me personally, I'm not mad at FOD. I just think they handled it really ridiculous, and I probably won't go back in their stream. But like the I told you so's, why? Why? Like,
yeah, I'm not even here, and I told you so.
People love to say I told you so.
Because nothing's happened to me that people have said was going to happen to me. Nobody's gone to send me groceries. Nobody's, trying to, no.
Someone sent me groceries. I got 6 babies. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Send me groceries. I ain't going to complain.
But I don't know. I didn't get to read your last comment, Miss Behaven. But I guess I'm really confused by it all. And, like I said, I'm always up for conversation. But at this point, I don't know what else you want me to say. I really don't.
Oh, she's not addressing you, she said.
I have you never felt attacked in my chat because Carla, because I've always tried to make you feel welcome. But if I did, I would like to hear how. What are you talking about?
Good morning, Life Rewanted.
Misbehaving. No, you just addressed me in everybody's chat that I'm not in. That's what you do. But okay.
Carla, you're welcome here. It's up to you. I think I need a sexy mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Good morning, Flintbone.
Oh, Flint says I'm out of my tuna can.
I love you.
No, I wasn't being mean, Batty. I was really worked hard on how to word that so that I didn't come off mean. But, now it's going to be the poor, Amanda was so mean to her. Like, I wasn't mean. I worked really hard not to say that mean.
I worked really hard to not say I worked really hard.
I worked in my head like, okay, hold on.
So I got to sing. Oh, I'll be sorry. I promise you. I don't want that side, but it's just everybody get along. Where I'm going to sing and kill small animals and maybe babies. I don't know yet.
You're going to be kicking babies out?
Punching babies, taking names and punching babies.
Taking names and punching babies. Who was it that time that said her voice makes me want to punch a baby, and somebody just ran with that shit?
Me. I was
it you?
Bruce and Laura went on about how I was trying to punch babies.
I just ran with that shit. And I was
ran it like I was a baby puncher.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, that's me. Fucking idiots. Y'all ain't ever seen Dane Cook, you assholes? He said somebody wants to punch a baby. It's just a saying. It's like so ridiculous. That's how much that bothers you. It's because it's like it's an exaggerated statement. I'm like, oh, never mind. They knew that. I don't know why I was trying to explain it to them. They knew that. They were just trying to be assholes.
Yeah, they knew.
Oh yeah, Michelle Porter. Yes, there's a clip that's going to be passed around. Listen to what Ash said, and Randy let it go on. Randy let it happen.
Oh my God, call the authorities. Call them, bitch. I dare you.
Okay, I gotta jump down now that you're back. I have to get ready to make lunch for the baby. So, thanks for coming out.
I need to get off. Some more muffins. My dog's like, take me inside, bitch.
I just want to put you in that. I just don't want to put you in that. I get it. I don't know. I don't go to Wendy V. I don't feel welcome at Wendy V. So.
Yeah, yesterday Wendy V's didn't go so well for us.
I never go in there because I don't feel welcome. So I don't go where I don't feel welcome. I went into a chat yesterday and spoke and I didn't feel welcome. I won't say
I like to go and make people uncomfortable.
Sometimes, I'll do that to make, but if I wasn't in the mood yesterday, so I felt I was just like, bye, and only 2 people acknowledged that I was in there. And only those 2 people acknowledged when I said bye. It's
like, don't ever let me know that something bothers you. Because if I don't like you, I'm going to do this, said something to you to bother you a lot. So don't ever tell me, like, you mean do this, it irritates me, because I'm going to irritate you then. Because I like to do that, so don't ever.
I know, Michelle, I miss you. Every time I stand up, no, you should always stand up for yourself.
We didn't look like dicks, Christina. How did it make us look like dicks? But I don't think it made us look like dicks. I think it made them look like dicks. We never look like dicks. We are angels. Thank you very much. We're so nice to everybody. Until you piss us off, we are nice. And I always like, that's why I kill people like they're the bullies. I'm like, how do you figure?
Because that makes us evil, and that you know how that works.
Some of the stuff I see people say, like back when we were fighting with Laura about me, I'm like, I mean, it's ridiculous the stuff they think about. They think I'm like a serial killer. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I that's what I do in my spare time.
Yeah.
Don't tell
I'm
me
gonna
that.
hop off here and get me something to eat.
Yeah, I'm fixing to shut this down too. I'm hungry myself and tired. Everybody hang in there. Maybe later. Maybe later if you want to chat, we can get Starlight and chat or something. Because
when she wakes up, we'll see where she's at.
Yeah,
I think she's gonna be thinking about the same line we are. Surely, she wasn't very happy last night. That's for sure.
I kind of hope so. And and I hate to say that, but I promise you, behind the scenes, I was trying.
Yeah, they're not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything but get worse and play more games. It's not going to be any. It's just that's all it will be. And I just might as well stop that shit right now. Don't even let it happen.
Off with their heads. Off with clip that with the punching babies and there. Thank y'all. If you're still here and you haven't thumbs up, go ahead and do that now because that gives me the self-esteem I need to make it through the day. Plus, I just got a thumbs down. Brian St. John is like, everybody hates you. Get so many.
It was funny last night because they're like, Fod was like, give me 100 likes, and so the dislikes was like 87. Somebody said in the chat, it'll be easier to get you to 100 dislikes.
Right. Well, when I said that, I went down. I went from 57 dislikes to now up to 61 dislikes. Fuck y'all.
But it was funny because then Fod was like 103 dislikes on his. I'm like, there you go. I gave her a dislike. I'm like, yeah, take
that. Well, thank you for the thumbs up, the ones that did it, and thank you for the thumbs down, the ones that did it, because you're still watching. But anyway, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go, and thanks for coming up, Ash. I love you.
No problem. We'll see about this afternoon when Starlight drags her ass out of bed. We'll see what she's up to.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.